Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Satisfactory, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment, or a subscription. Any or all help the channel grow, and they help get out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Now, in our last episode, we were back here, where it all started, and we were basically putting down some of our new foundries to deal with our 6 pure iron nodes. And we put in 2 of the blueprints, and off camera I have filled the rest in. I promise no booping. I don't promise not doing some off camera work, because ultimately this would just have been watching me put down the same blueprint a load of times. The only quirk was I didn't quite have enough in that direction, or enough space in that direction, so we've got one batch over here. But other than that, that is pretty much all done. Now, I have also, again, off camera, cleared all the lower foundations, so we've only got our concrete bit there. Everything else got cleared off, so because we're doing the realignment. And today, what we need to get done is basically the underfloor, so we can start filling in and basically routing our iron up here. Now, one of the bits I do actually need to do, and this I am going to time-lapse for you guys, is we need to put some more foundations on the end of each row, because we need 26, and each of these rows are basically banks of 20, so I need to throw 3 more on the end of each of these. So yeah, I'm going to time-lapse that for you now, so enjoy. Okay, so you might have noticed there on the time lapse, I've run out of wire, and there's absolutely none in our factory storage at all. So we're going to have to go and get some of that and maybe expand what's going on. We also had a train collision which was unusual and I did not expect at all. And where even has that happened? Genuinely, is it just inside here? Oh wow, yeah, it is just inside here. Okay. How's that happened? Right, you go. Because I think they've all got blockers on the exit. Right, and then you can also go. Yeah, because they've all got... all of them, they've all... I have no idea how that happened. Okay, right. Copper imports. You don't have any wire, do you? No, but you have got a load of copper ingots I could try and make use of. I don't need any raw sulfur, so we can bin that. Okay, alright. And then we're just going to have to go and make a little bit of wire. So I will catch up with you guys once I've done that, unless you... Aha, you're the wire train. You've got 3,500 wire on you. No, I don't want the freight. Give me the... Ah, blast. Now I've got to wait for the unload to finish. Okay, well that means we don't need those ingots. Oh, okay. So that whole thing should get dropped into there. Yep. And then we might need to look at upping our wire production. Because that shouldn't be running... I say it shouldn't be running that short. We are using quite a lot now, so we might need to, yeah, up the wire production back at the copper facility. But, either way, back to the time-lapse now for you guys, because, you know, I've got a few more to get finished, and I'll get on with this so you can see. So, yeah, back for talking in a moment. Okay, so that is all of the smelters that we're going to need for this. And that should cope with all of those, even when they're upgraded to level 3 and they're fully overclocked and dealing with absolutely everything. So, the beginning of each block has been left open so I can put the power in there. So we can do that. And we could probably daisy chain that along. And we might do that in a bit. But we need to work out our logistics. So, what we probably want to do, and actually I might do this now, thinking about it, is I might do that power setup, because then at least all the power is here, and it will be wired in for everything. So we do the U to U, and then into U. And then we can bring it along here to U. There we go. And this is going to go along quite nicely. Like I say, that then powers all of these on, which means we'll be able to hover off of these nodes underneath. I'm going to put this one here this time. Oh, or not. Okay, well, you're going to go in there then. But this will then let me hook into... Where are we? Here. There we go. And then we re-hide that in there. Cool. Okay. Does mean we can actually get rid of all these power poles down here, which will tidy it up somewhat, because we don't need, in theory, this ground network anymore. He says, and then that's going to do something disastrous like shut off a load of power elsewhere in the world. I don't think it will, though. There we go. Right. Just tidy that up a little bit. So, I am recording this today, actually, the day after. I think it's the day after. The day after they've gone over in a bit more detail about the power switches that we're getting for the new update. And I have to say, I really like them. I like the idea of priority switches. I think that's really cool. And I think that really is going to allow you to, you know, section off your base and stop those huge power trips, which is, yeah, that's got to be a good thing. Right, so what I'm doing is I'm just laying out some floor here. Come on, out there, thank you. Because some of them, like this one, isn't going to be able to go all the way. Yeah, you'll do that. And then you'll have to go on like that. And we'll put like a half-meter foundation there, or a half foundation. There you go, half one. Cool, just to try and plug that gap a little bit. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we are going to need to work out our logistics. Zoop those in. So I'm going to need to do that. What are these? That was the end of the stuff that we were clearing, so I can get rid of all of that now, including that. Awesome. Okay. So, for each of these, we're going to need to put a conveyor out like that, aren't we? Yeah, they're all on that line. Okay, that's fine. So we can just run along. Okay. Oh, there's the autosave. And then we'll want a conveyor 5 feeding in. Come on. Lovely. And that's close enough. Okay. We also need one over this side. And arguably this blueprint is the wrong way round, because the start of it is kind of here. Even though this is technically now the furthest point away from where we're going to be trying to feed things in. There we go. Okay. Though actually we might just feed this one. We might feed some of these straight up. So, our floor We did it to that height, didn't we? Yeah, just so we've got somewhere to work from. So, if we expand this one out as far, that means it will go that way. Okay, which means when we get round to feeding this one in, we can feed it in there. We'll put our Mark 5 like that. And you're going to come down like that. Okay, and then do that into there. Grab our lift head down here. Because you're going to be on the ground, I'm not going to make you necessarily line up. Is that too low? Maybe not. Right, okay, so in theory we can start that one going. We can just max that out for the moment. I mean, it's going to have nowhere to go, but it should start. Come on. There's the ore. We should see that feeding all the way along. Oh. Oh. Okay, I'm going to have to go and do this and actually set them all to... Yeah, I'm going to cut this because I don't think you guys need to see me paste that a million times over. So, that's all the recipes set. Now it's going to be a case of setting our logistics underneath. So what I'm thinking with this is if we put the mill down like this. There we go. Expand that logistics floor out. Like that. Okay. So, what I'm thinking is I want to keep this kind of tidy for this level under here. So, if we replace this wall with conveyor 3 and then a conveyor 2. Because we've already got one all sorted out all the way over there. What I want to do is bring this like that. And then we're just going to bring this one along to the next bank. Okay. Cool. That's that done. And then we can do the same with this one. Just because then it will make it look really tidy, I think. So I do just need to expand this out a bit. There we go. And we can actually like try and fill in the floor later. I just want to get the logistics going so we can like test the iron inputs. So maybe I'm grabbing this one. It's going to keep coming this way. it is. 1, 2, back. You're going into that one. And again, we'll just bring this all the way down. Now, arguably, we could have done a 3x3 and we could have brought all 6 along this way, and that would have looked very nice. However, with that, that would have meant really bringing one a ridiculously long way when it didn't need to. I mean, arguably, we're already going to be doing that, but this at least looks nice and tidy under here. Liking that a lot. Interesting to see the little bits of cable you can see just clipping down through, because we're only using a 1 meter thick foundation. Right, and then we're going to want sets of conveyor lifts. Cool, so that's those done. And then I'm thinking you are going to come into this one. You are going to come over here. And go into that one. Up just a little bit. You're going to come round and go into this one. I'm going to bring you over here. You're going to curve round into of aluminium sheets. Okay, well, let's just go and grab some of them. Just head all the way up. I'm still concerned about the wire. The wire is worrying me, considering how empty that... No, I've just flown straight past it. Yeah, let's see, that's... it's unloading as fast as it's coming in. Right, okay. No, that's not aluminium. I mean, we're unloading with tier 4, but, I mean... I don't know that that's immediately going to be a problem. I'm just going to, while I'm here, you know, get completely sidetracked, and we're just going to upgrade these. So come on, sneak through. No, you're not going to let me do it. Ah! Okay. Absolutely a freight platform there. Okay. There we go. Right. So, you're going to be tier 5, you're going to be tier 5. And we'll do that, which will hopefully unload it faster, but I don't think that's going to fix the issue. Yeah, see, that one's just done a load and unload, but now upstairs is out, and that's going to run out again. Yeah, we're going to need to pay a visit to that wire factory, and I kind of think we probably need to get that done sooner than later, considering, well, I suppose we're working on an iron factory to try and sort out... There's so many things I'm just running short on, and I need to be making more of. So, yeah. Not sure which one to tackle first. Right, okay, that was it. We're coming down here. And you are going into that one, good sir. You going to get the one all the way over here. So this is the one that's going the furthest. Actually going to go to that one. Okay. Right. So we're going to bring you over there. Plug you in there. You are also going to be overclocked. Now, there might be a question as to where I've got these all these power shards from. When I took all this down, a load of things had power shards in them, so I just got a few back. But we probably do want to go and get some more at some point. I don't even know what you're meant to be up to anymore. Oh, there's the other autosave. Ah. Right. So, where are you? We're going to bring you... No, I don't want to deconstruct it. I want to bring you down another level. And for the moment, just to get things started... Cool. So that should get them warming up. We just need to give them their power shards. This is still not going to be 100% efficient because we're going to be smelting for, what is it, 780. And we're going to be putting out 600 a minute on each of these lines. But that's still more iron than we've really ever done anything with. Okay. So that should be that all going to plan. Look at that. That is all wearing away. And then we're going to need to figure out what we're going to do with all of this. But that is working as intended. And we definitely have to tidy up the wiring. But there we go, that is our smelting started. You can see that bank over there is already stopped. But I think we're going to be trying to put another logistical floor above this lot. And then going up from there to try and make the heavy, or to make the modular frames. But I think what I really want to try and do is I'm going to go and have a quick look, see if there's a quick fix we can put in for the wire factory. Or where we're making the wire, because... yeah, I want to keep that going. But other than that, I'm going to wrap it up for this episode. So, as usual, likes, comments, subscriptions, they all help the channel grow. They help get it out in front of other people. So I'm very appreciative to those of you that do that. Thank you very much to my patrons. Your patronage is very much appreciated. And please don't forget that as patrons, you do gain access to the save files for both this and Stranded Deep, so that you can explore the worlds at your leisure. But yeah, other than all of that, thank you all very much for joining me today, and I will catch you all next time.